Hello everyone and welcome back to the third part of the ATM Contest Showcase. I'm joined by Matty, of course.
Hello.
Hello. Today we are looking at Today we're looking at the second half of Shut Up, Matty. We've already looked at the first half of the PC submissions, PlayStation submissions, and we're now looking at the second half of the PC submissions. But we've got a lot to get through, so without further ado, let's crack on. Up next, we have Mellymel537, and he says, info is listed in the blueprint description. Well, I'm not in the blueprint description, so I'm here. This build is themed to duck dodgers in the 24.5 century from Looney Tunes. You can delete the show me, hide me. Yeah, done that. Can be viewed at night or day, but please excuse the rotating light eyes of the character mascots at night. Okie dokie. Well, as we did before, we'll look at all the submissions at night at the end. But for now, here we go. Now, I have to say, I'm amazed at how many references we've had to like early 90s, maybe 80s cartoons. We've had DuckTales, now we've got Looney Tunes. I'm sure there's been others as well. It's very bizarre that they've... so many of those references have come out in the ATM. I'm loving it.
It's like one big nostalgia trip.
It is, yeah.
It's like kind of, it was for our generation, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Here you go, look at these.
Oh, look. Oh my God, I can never remember what he's called.
No, but I know the one. Look at that. Using a book as his duck bill. Again, I wish I knew this character's name.
And he's got a bomb for a head.
He does, yeah. But anyway, the actual creation itself. And look at this.
Yeah, I really like this as well. Very unique concept to bring a spaceship into an ATM contest. Yeah, really, really good job. I like this.
Brilliant work, Melly Mel. Up next, we have the winner of the previous contest, Metaparks. And he says, this was a quick build. I didn't have much time to spend on it, but other than that, it's just a fancy ASMR ATM. And we jump straight into night view for this one, as it is a nighttime creation. But look at this. Wowie.
My days.
Phenomenal.
I'm stunned. Yeah, I'm absolutely stunned. It's so beautiful.
It's just the gold on here is insane. It just works beautifully. It doesn't even look like Planet Coaster anymore.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. I'm assuming it's supposed to be a phoenix.
Yes, that's my assumption as well. But we do have a sequencer here, of course, because it's Metaparks.
Does it talk in the robot voice?
The robot isn't here, I'm afraid, Matty. But it does say
spam your pin.
Spam your pin. So let's spam our pin, shall we? Dear. Fantastic, very satisfying. I can see why he called it an ASMR ATM, because I'm getting a lot of enjoyment out of this.
That's amazing. So good. So beautiful.
But it's so simple. It's simple but elegant, and it would have taken so long to get this right.
Yeah. Great job once again, Matty. I expect nothing less.
Yeah. Up next, we have Maud, and he says, this creation was made in less than 4 hours and is my second contest submission ever. Well, that's very impressive, and I think I'm right in saying this was the first one to be submitted. So very impressive indeed. Yeah.
Yeah, the last contest that he submitted was for my Dragon Coaster contest, and it was amazing what he did.
Nice.
Really good submission. And this was done in 4 hours.
4
Shut
hours.
the front door.
But I feel like sometimes it is good to just... when you get that burst of inspiration, you know what the brief is, you just crack on, you just get it done. And I know a lot of people do work like that.
And I feel that this is very much in the spirit of the contest. Yeah. Also, it is just a ATM skin. It's just your little ATM hut there, and it ticks all the boxes. It looks so good.
Even the rock work back here, it just looks beautiful. I love that.
And just use the use of the foliage and the rocks, and the actual building itself, all the custom roof look.
Yeah, really nice.
I really like this submission. I could see this being used in multiple parks, and it looking really genuine in there.
We've got a custom sign as well, using basic shapes. Fantastic.
Yeah, amazing submission. Love that.
Next up, we have Mr. Orange. No description here, so let's just jump straight into it. Look at this. We've got a whole park entrance.
Wow.
Wow. This the detailing on this plaza is phenomenal.
Yeah, I 100% agree. And then the detailing on the building itself, just all the trimming. I mean, obviously, of course, you're a big fan of trims.
Yeah, that's what I'm most known for.
I tell you what, already, I'm looking forward to look at this one at night at the end, because I can see the amount of lights that are everywhere. I bet this one lights up beautifully at the end.
Yeah, I imagine you're right. So yeah, we've got our park entrance, facade, gift shop, toilets, Iron Matty, ATM blueprint contest. Oh, it's just yours, is it? It's just yours,
mine,
Matty.
yeah. Forget you.
Wait,
we don't
am I
need
on this
you.
side?
You hadn't better be.
No, it's just for you, Matty.
it's just for me.
Yeah.
It's all for me.
Well, I was actually going to say this was one of my favourites, but there we go. That's out the window now.
It's one of my favourites.
Yeah, I bet it is.
I love all the different colours throughout the entire build. Also, like kind of the use of the different brick textures, and then just all the different colours inside here, the different wood textures.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think similar to what you were saying, it's so important with builds to contrast from the exterior to the interior to make that transition, and this does that really well here.
I really like them little circles? Whatever you would call them. There.
I'd probably call them a semicircle, Matty.
A semicircle. We'll go with semicircle,
Yeah.
That's fine. But keep your distance, social distancing and all that.
Yes, yeah, definitely. Well, apart from the fact they didn't make any reference to me and only you, I think it's a great build.
Best submission.
Yeah, best one. Very good. Well done, Mr. Orange. Up next, we have Old Coaster Steve, and he says, Auto Teller Mansion, set as day or night, electrifyingly fast cash. Very good. Very good. Look at this. Wonderful horror-themed ATM build.
I only became familiar with Old Coaster Steve in the... He submitted for my Dragon Coaster contest, and it was the first time I became aware of him, and that was sensational. It was so good, and it wasn't a fluke. That last submission, wow. This is somebody to keep an eye on moving forward.
I agree. It's like a traditional ghost train facade. Love it. With the track, he's used a piece of track there going over the ATM. Looks fantastic. We've got the ATMs themselves in here. Quite hard to get to, but there they are. There's an arm coming out the front of it. I would not be using that ATM, I can tell you that much.
Oh, that's fantastic. There's so much detail all the way through.
Yep.
Really well put together.
If you look in here, yeah, there we go. There's the little ghost train.
Oh. Hello.
Hello.
That's, really clever. Really clever. I love that submission. Again, another very unique one.
Yeah. Brilliant stuff. Up next, we have Osner, and he says, please look in all rooms in the building. We shall. Just try and stop me.
It's really cute little quaint build.
It is. It's a very, very British kind of post office vibes.
It feels very rural, doesn't it? Very like small British village.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's police at them. Oh my days, you don't have that in a small British rural village.
No.
We've got a shootout.
No. Look at this. That's very usual for rural England, rural UK. Back in 5 minutes.
Yeah, very much so.
Lovely. Yeah, brilliant stuff.
Yeah, really nice little build.
Up next, we have Plastic Swans, a fantastic YouTuber, and here she is with her vault. There's no description, so let's just jump straight in.
Oh, Moomin, I didn't realise that Plastic Swans was taking part.
I know, right? Quite a big threat, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've literally just finished watching her newest series, the Every Animal Habitat series. Great series. You should go check that out. But yeah, this looks fantastic.
Yeah, I love this. The detail on this door.
That doesn't look like one you can break into easily.
Not at all.
Nice detailing inside.
Yep. Yeah, fantastic stuff. We've got Fabergé egg, treasure chest, gold, all sorts. Yep, love this.
Yeah, really nice little submission. And again, feeling very in spirit of the contest. Just small, quaint. Yeah, great job.
Yep, lovely stuff. Next up, we have Potatoes. Now, I was a big fan of his Park for New Park Who Dis, so excited to see this one. And all he says is, it has some nighttime lights. Lovely, we'll see that at the end. But look at this little like moon base.
Yeah, I was a big fan of Potatus's. Yeah.
Potatus, either way.
I was a big fan of their creation in New Parkour Dis, and this looks fantastic.
Yeah, his designs are all so unique. They stand out, and he puts a lot of attention to detail into his builds, and that's showing again here.
And this dome can't have been easy to create. To create a structure like that in Planet Coaster or Planet Zoo is not easy. And have you seen that there's ATM written on the front?
Yes. Yeah, fantastic.
That's not easy to have created that shape. It's a pain in the bum doing that.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Yeah. Really nice, very unique and original. Again, I'm sure we keep saying that, Moomin. I'm sure we've said that like for almost every submission.
No, but it's true. Every single submission we've seen so far has been fantastic.
Yeah, completely agreed.
Well done, Potatoes. Next up, we have Ready to Fall, who came third in the Landmark contest, if you can remember that far back, Matty.
That was a while ago.
I know, a little while ago. But he says, "Hi, Moomin and Matty. When cash is running low, what better way to change that than to gamble with what little you have left? Place your bets on black or red at the roulette wheel in Desagio Casino, and if you're lucky, an opportunity will present itself to fill those empty wallets. Thank you for hosting this contest. I'm really looking forward to see what everyone has come up with." Well, how lovely. I'm very excited. Look at this.
Look at the water feature.
Look at the water feature. Amazing. That looks fantastic.
It looks more like Monaco than Vegas, doesn't it?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, it's almost Vegas, but there's something not quite Vegas about it, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does feel a little bit more Monaco inspired.
Yeah. Looks fantastic from the outside. Look what we've got here.
Why am I 666?
Yeah, sign of the devil. Very apt.
That's VIP. What's going on with my parking? Hang on. What's going on here? You've parked all beautifully, and then there's me that's just like parked all... What's he trying to say about my driving?
I mean, I imagine that's entirely accurate, to be honest. It's a nice subtle nod to us without it taking any attention away. It's lovely. But let's head in.
Wow. How is this 4,000 pieces?
Yeah, I know. Tax haven off to the right. Is there anything in here? Oh, hello.
Oh, there you go. Hello.
No, sorry. I wasn't going this way. Jackpot car in the middle. Love the zombies playing the casino games.
They're raging that they're losing.
Yeah. But here we go. Here is the foretold roulette wheel. So, Matty, black or red?
Red.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's do it.
Here we go.
Oh, this is... Oh my God, I can't believe he's done this. This is awesome. Yes!
Hey.
We won! Yay!
Oh,
Confetti, please, Jerry.
Confetti, please, Jerry. Look at this. And we get access to the ATM now. And all the gold.
I can see this placing quite highly. This is fantastic.
Yeah, love this. We won't go back out because we'll save the nighttime view of the exterior for the end, which I'm sure is going to look fantastic. But yeah, this is incredible.
Yeah, great job. Love it.
Up next, we have Relly, a very well-known member of the community. His description is just full of information about pathing and stuff. I'm afraid, Relly, my patience is low today, but I've done my absolute best. We've added some stairs to the entrance, and I've terrain painted around this little circle here. But hopefully that's enough. But let's head in, shall we? We've got Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. So we've got an X-Men reference here. Love
it. I love the X-Men films as well.
It's been a long time since I've seen any of them, but yeah, I was a fan.
Yeah, same.
Look at this.
Again, how is this 4,000 pieces? You can tell already, how is this 4,000 pieces?
It's worth mentioning, this is how big this is in comparison to the other creations. Absolutely enormous, really. So
I think we were saying yesterday, weren't we, that that PlayStation submission we looked at, the Transformer one, was the biggest one of the entire contest. I think this one's even bigger.
Yeah, I think so. Now, do we want to be nighttime for the interior? Let's have a look. Probably. Yes. Lovely hall. Grand hall. What do we have down here? Oh, we're going behind the bookcase, Matty.
I imagine this is it Cerebro? Is it called Professor Xavier's thing? Oh wow, look at the effect. Oh my god.
There's our ATM. Wow.
I think it's called Cerebro, if memory serves me correctly.
Sounds right. My knowledge has its limits, I'm afraid, when it comes to X-Men, but I believe you. But yeah, look at this. Phenomenal.
Really clever.
Don't know if... wow, yeah, look at that.
And then you put your hat on.
Yeah. And get your money out. Got anything behind here? Yes, of course, because it's rowing.
Oh, we've got the classrooms, yeah.
Everything's detailed. Oh, there's a pool here. Oh, bloody hell. This is where he wants me to do the terrain work. Ah, he doesn't ask for much.
Terrain. We weren't supposed to be doing terrain. Rally, you broke the rules. Disqualified.
Rules. Look at all the lengths I'm going to for this.
This commitment.
Ah, outrageous behaviour.
FYI, that helicopter's not supposed to be part of this submission either, is it? That's just a shadow being casted from another submission. So ignore the helicopter.
There we go. There's your bloody pool, really. Lovely stuff. Yeah, I mean, overall, phenomenal recreation of the mansion.
Yeah, really nice submission. Great job, Rally.
Up next, we have Risen, who came first in the landmark contest, and I believe he placed quite highly in one of yours, didn't he, Matty?
Yeah, he came fourth in the Dragon Coaster contest.
Amazing. So, looking forward to this, and it already looks fantastic. There's no description, so let's just jump straight into it. And I think it's very clear from the start. We've got an Avatar-themed ATM skin here.
I love Avatar as well. Disgusting.
Disgusting. But let's head in. We got Navi money.
This way.
Look at this. So immersive.
God. We've actually travelled to Pandora.
We have.
I see you, Moomin. I see you.
I see you.
You see me. There's audio atmosphere. We got the mist.
I cannot wait to see this one at night at the end.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh my god, it's the... I can't remember what... I was going to say the faraway tree, but that's a children's book. It's not called the faraway tree.
Something of that vein. Silly you, the Navis have no currency. But here's your access to James Cameron's bank account after Avatar 2. Wonderful. Wouldn't that be nice?
I wouldn't argue with that.
No. Wowie. I mean, ATM aside, ignoring that, look at this. It's just a piece of immersive... it's art, really, isn't it, in the game?
Yeah, it truly is. It really has recreated Pandora here.
Yeah.
Just the way that like kind of the stones go over the top and then the use of the foliage, it's just stunning. It's visually stunning.
Absolutely breathtaking work. Yeah, fantastic stuff. As always, Risen. Next up, we have Roland Mack, and all he says is, "Your socks are too little." That is true. Tells me nothing about the ATM, but my socks are too little. They're just little enough, in my opinion. But look at this adorable creation.
It's so cute.
Yeah, talk about my socks. This is little.
It's not quite the smallest submission of the contest. I think Yambi K takes the award for that, but it comes a close second with being one of the smallest.
Yeah, this is phenomenal. This would just sit perfectly in any Western park. Again, we've referenced it many times with a lot of the other small creations. This is what, for me, is the epitome of this contest. It's a perfect little skin where you can just dot this around a park easily. Yeah, wonderful.
Not like Relly's X-Men Mansion or Bijan's Transformer from yesterday.
They're parks in themselves, really, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, love this. Just very intricate, very detailed, and perfect, in my opinion. Love it.
And I think it could very easily just be recoloured to match another theme and place in any park as well. It's quite versatile. So great little build.
Up next, we have Jim Morrison, and all he says is, "Thank you for the chance to participate." Well, you're very welcome, Jim. It is worth mentioning
very
before
welcome, Jim.
Very welcome. It's worth mentioning before we start this one. Unfortunately, Jim did use shops in this build, which were not allowed. However, instead of just dequeuing straight away, because this is a phenomenal build, what we've done is just deleted the shops and you can just bear that in mind when you view this and when you vote on this contest. But here we are. Look at the size of this. I think this is easily one of the biggest ones of the contest so far.
That is nuts.
Absolutely nuts.
That looks like 10,000 pieces right there.
It does, but this is a blueprint. It's mad.
There's that helicopter that's appeared in every single submission we've shown so far. We've just seen the shadow of it. We've alluded to it.
We have. But here it is. Where do we even start, Matty?
Oh, car park. Start on the car park.
Always start with the car park. Lovely stuff. Here we are at the Banco de Blanco.
Banco de Blanco. Humour.
Fantastic. Humour, comedy. We've got a drive-through coffee shop. So there was a Street Fox coffee here. That's now gone, but thankfully it hasn't really impacted it. It still looks fantastic. And, of course, our first set of ATMs. I'll let you pronounce that, Matty.
Cajero Automatica.
I'm going to go with Cajero Automatico.
You made it sound so much more elegant than I did. I butchered it, and then you just come in with your beautiful linguistic of whatever.
My flawless Spanish. We've got ourselves a vault.
Wow.
I'm very impressed with the vault work in so many creations we've seen in this contest.
Yeah, we've seen quite a few vaults, haven't we?
Yeah. In we go. Banco de Blanco ATM for Planet Little Socks, submitted by Rolled Real Tight 1, aka Jim Morrison, 2023. See that, Matty? Do you see that? That's just for me.
Do you know what we just discussed about not DQing for like having facilities? I've changed my mind.
Yeah,
I've completely changed my mind. Yeah, 100% a disqualification. Yeah, this is amazing. I am joking, by the way, Jim. I'm joking, don't worry. I love this. This is fantastic. And I feel like we've barely scratched the surface with this one yet as well.
Yeah, we've got a race order on this one. But this is a fantastic vault. Love all the things in there. If we go inside... So this is where we had 2 information kiosks there, so they've been removed. But we've got the tellers there. Over on this side, we've got the El Servicios, where this is probably the most affected. We had a toilet here, which has been removed now. But we can just imagine functioning toilet, but then the aesthetic toilet here to expand on it, which is great. And we've got ourselves a pink penguin, of course.
Of course.
The bank toilet, no better place for a deposit.
More humour.
More humour. But yeah, shame about the toilet, but you could easily just replace that with a wall, and that would look just as good.
Yeah, definitely. There's more.
Wait, there's more.
Oh my days! I literally watched that film like 3 nights ago. I've just worked through all of them. Oh, it's Scream, by the way. Everyone's like, "What film is that?" We're talking about Scream.
Although the real reason I know it is when Scary Movie parodies Scream. So.
Oh yes, of course.
But wait, there's more. Restricted area.
How is this 4K?
I know.
There's so much in it. Okay, there you go. They went detailed. So.
That's how.
I was going to say, if they were detailed as well.
I think what this is trying to say is, Moomin and Matty, don't go in here because there's nothing in there.
Yeah, most likely.
But let's have a look up here. We've got ourselves a sky garden. Look at this.
Oh, that is beautiful.
It is. I'd love to just chill up there. Although I feel like it'd be a bit of a greenhouse when you're up here. A little bit stuffy.
Yeah, I bet. And not if you're afraid of heights either.
No, definitely not. Look at all these apartments all exposed with the glass.
This is crazy.
They're
doing something. Yeah, let's move away. They're having an intimate moment.
And then we've got the rooftop.
Oh my god, this is ridiculous. There's a lot of time and patience gone into this. A lot of love and care and attention to detail. It's got a helipad.
It's got a helipad and the helicopter coming into land as well.
What a shame it was disqualified for not including me.
Yes, I know. What a shame. Let's just go ahead. And there we go. Gone.
What a build. What a build.
Yeah. Brilliant work. Obviously, shame about the shops, but I think even without them, it still stands up as an incredible build.
Yeah, I 100% agree. And I think it was a nice little workaround that we've managed to do. And 100% should still be eligible. But make sure you follow the rules next time.
Yes, read the rules. Up next, we have Sad Chalk, which I just have to say is a fantastic name.
What a name! I love that.
I know. But here he says, my first real attempt at a contest is based on paintings by Alex Schaefer. Now, Matty, are you pressed? I've done my research and I looked up some paintings by Alex Schaefer.
I already knew who Alex Schaefer was. I'm a big fan of this.
Yeah, show off.
I've got absolutely no idea. I haven't got an absolute foggiest.
Essentially, painter, activist, and paints paintings of buildings on fire, basically. So,
oh right, okay.
Love the research that's gone into this, and here we have Chase Bank on fire. Obviously, Chase Bank being an American bank, but we've got no clue about that. Us silly Brits.
No, unless it's Santander or NatWest, we're clueless.
Yes, exactly. Give us a Lloyd's Bank and we're ready to go.
TSB. Give us a TSB.
Here we go. We've got our ATMs on the inside. And then some minor details in there. But to be honest, it almost feels like a film set. Like when you look in, that's all you need to see from this point.
Yeah. Yeah, I completely agree. Like, I almost like breaking the illusion by looking at more.
Yeah, it gives you the impression of...
It's just a facade, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, fantastic. Nice and simple. It's an exact representation of... a painting, and yeah, wonderful.
I think they should rename themselves to Happy Chalk.
Yes, I think so.
Well, yeah, really nice, really great to see different inspirations for this contest, and as we've kept saying throughout, just really nice to see something original, unique. Great job.
Yeah, completely agree. Well done, Happy Chalk. Up next, we have Striker, and he says, I have never seen Mako in real life. I could only see it on Google and YouTube, but I still did my best to recreate it as close as possible. Well, I'm very impressed. I also don't know anything about Mako. I know the name, but look at this, Matty.
What's Mako? I know Mako is a shark. I know that Mako is a shark, but...
I think it's a coaster in America.
Hang on, you're breaking up. I didn't hear you.
I said, I think it's a coaster in America.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, it's in Florida.
Okay.
Okay, so yes, Mako is a coaster in Orlando, Florida. But look, you would think this is just a coaster on there, but this coaster has been built piece by piece.
That is insane.
It is.
I've seen a fair few custom-built coasters, like for the tester seats at the ride entrances and things like that, and maybe like ones for transfer tracks, but I don't believe I've ever seen one that good.
No, I agree. If obviously, because you're taking something and you're scaling it up by a certain amount, and then to get the proportions of everything right from that point on is very difficult in Blanco, but they've done it so well here.
I'm honestly, I'm blown away by that. Absolutely blown away. You zoom out even a fraction, and you think that's genuine. You cannot tell for a second that that's custom.
No, I know. Very difficult with basic shapes, but it's been achieved here. So yeah,
Out of curiosity, what's the piece count? Because that can't be a low piece count, because that train alone must be quite high.
3,800. So yeah, very close to the limit.
Yeah, and I think you can tell as well because of the level of detail on the train. Yeah, I'm just blown away by that.
Yeah, I mean, this would just go perfectly in front of the Mako coaster, really, wouldn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
Here is our ATM, let's not forget. Let's actually pay attention to the ATM itself. That thing. But yeah, just beautiful. Very easy to place. Would blend into its surroundings perfectly. I think this is a really, really good one.
It'd be an incredible ride entrance, wouldn't it? Because you could just have the entrance queue just going up there underneath the M and the A, where that path's already pre-built.
100%. Yep. Brilliant, brilliant design. Up next, we have That Ginger One. Big fan of his park from New Park Who Dis. And he says, inspired by the Hatton Garden job from quite a few years ago, the ATM is located within the vault that the crooks managed to get into through the gate and behind the door, down the stairs, into the basement. Now, I do remember this vaguely. Wasn't it like a group of older guys that were prevalent back in the day, and then they all teamed up back again to do a bank robbery, something like that?
Yeah, I believe so. I recall something about it. I remember seeing it somewhere. Look, this looks really authentic.
It does. It looks fantastic. Proper British high street vibes.
Yeah, just with the cars parked outside and the way that he's done the double yellow lines. this looks amazing. Just seeing this one little scene here, I would love to see Ginger One make a park around this and actually create a proper rural town with this kind of style. I'd love to see that.
So we've got ginger diamonds. Lovely stuff. We've
They've
got
all been
interior.
nicked.
We've got Little Socks diamonds. The superior one, obviously.
You're clearly, and they've all gone as well. They've been nicked.
And iron rings.
That sounds painful. I'd go to the doctors with that.
It does. And then, of course, have got Hatton Garden safe deposit. There we go. But you said, I think we have to go round to the side. I believe in here, where the police are. And here we are, look. And where they drilled into the wall. Into
So
the bank
clever.
vault. Amazing stuff.
Yeah, that's really creative.
And yet another example of a vault for the ATM contest. Brilliant.
Yeah, great job. Again, inspired by real life events or true things.
And yeah, great example of doing your research, taking an idea and turning it into a creation. Brilliant stuff.
And I want to see this expanded. I really do, Ginger One. I want to see this expanded into an entire bustling town like this with it all built up around. I think it'd look incredible with this style.
I agree. Next up, we have ThemeWorks, another big name from the community, the creator of the Pink Penguin saga. And he says, introducing the giant ATM. Nothing more to it, really. Acquire cash at a bigger scale for those occasions where you need a bill the size of a small car. There is an interior upstairs. Well, we'll definitely check that out. Now, Matty, we've already seen 2 giant ATMs, so this is our 3rd one now.
That's a big ATM.
That is a big ATM.
I'm pretty sure we said that last time.
Yes, definitely. But look at this, the detail on that. Amazing.
Yeah, very much so. Look, it looks like for like. You really can't tell at all, can you? If you were to zoom out and turn off all the HUD, you wouldn't be able to tell that that's an expanded size one. You just assume that was a normal ATM, wouldn't you?
Yeah, definitely. But of course, this is ThemeWorks, so I know that there's going to be some kind of funny aspect to this, because that's what he does best. So we've got our mini ATM.
Mini ATM.
Of course. But let's change this to night and head on upstairs, shall we?
What's upstairs?
What's upstairs?
Oh, wow. There's the pink penguin.
There's the pink penguin, of course. Oh, very good.
Oh! Oh, dear. Yeah, don't fall down there.
No, let's not stand on there, shall we? Look at this. What on earth has he used for those coins?
I was just wondering that. What are they?
Trumpet.
No.
That's so clever. So if we go underneath here. Yeah, look at all the trumpets.
That's so clever.
That is. Got a nice credit card there. Yeah, brilliant work. Love that.
Yeah, great job. Don't fall down.
Don't fall down. Up next we have Tommy, and he says, I have recently got a new PC so I can play Planet Coaster, and I've been watching both of you for a year now, and recently saw Moomin's video on the ATM contest, and I was excited. I hope you like my ATM, and I'm excited for Planet Coaster 2. Aren't we all? Aren't
we all? Well, lovely to have you here as well, Tommy. That's a really nice description.
Yes, very nice. And here we are. Look at this. Not bad at all for what I assume is one of your first builds.
Again, very quaint and would really fit into multiple parks. Quite versatile. Nice little build.
Yeah. Great use of the Bavarian theme. So again, it would go into a nice German Bavarian themed area of a park very nicely. Let's head inside. Oh, Matty, you don't get an ATM.
Yeah, but my name's Fierce, so I don't care.
Okay, fine. Oh, look at that. That's nice. I love how that's skinned.
Yeah, I like the little security thing at the bottom.
But I'm clearly superior. That's what we've learned from this.
No. My name was first.
I think this is a representation of how console are lacking so much stuff and PC have everything.
No, I'm just choosing to ignore that. No, I love this. I think you can place this down just pop a little bit of foliage around it, things would really stand out, really pop. Yeah, great little build, and yeah, lovely to have you joining in these contests, Tommy.
Couldn't agree more. Up next we have twins, and all he says is, there is a kind of hidden room in the taller tower, inside and above the ATMs. Thanks. How intriguing.
Moomin, did you place path around this, or was this how it came?
No, this is all custom pathing. I don't know what pieces he's used for those. No, it's just basic shapes.
It's just basic shapes, yeah.
You know what this reminds me a lot of? Do you remember Flair's creation for New Park Who Dis? It's like the adventure themed with all the flowing paths. It's got a very similar vibe to that.
Yeah, very much so. It does remind me of that.
But fantastic pirate theme. The detailing in here is insane. Love all the clatter everywhere.
It's absolutely nuts. Water feature.
Water feature. Water and bubbles, Matty.
Oh, water bubble feature.
Yes. Wowee, there's so much to take in here.
I love this one, Moomin. Absolutely love this. This is up there with amongst one of my favourites so far.
It's fantastic. It's immersive. Again, if you've already got a pirate park, despite its size, if you have the room for it, you could easily plonk this down and work the surrounding area into this.
Yeah, 100%. It'd work really well in any pirate park.
Yeah. But let's
just the way the detailing around the stairs.
Yes. Yeah, I mean just everywhere. I want to go across this bridge. Here we go. I love the movement of everything as well. Everything's like it's just stuff flowing everywhere. Brilliant. In here. Showtimes 10 and 3 o'clock. Yeah, really enjoyed that one. Well done, twins.
Yeah, incredible detail. Fantastic.
Up next, we have ultraviolet lights. And all she says is, hello, I hope you're doing great. Smiley face. Well, I'm doing even better now.
I'm doing great as well.
Look at this, Matty. What a beautiful fairy tale piece.
The level of submissions in this video has just been insane. I'm not sure my brain can take much more of these submissions. Are you
reaching capacity?
I am completely reaching capacity. My mind is about to explode.
Yeah. Got great use of the rapids for the river going around there.
Just the level of detail and immersion. This is... Wow. I'm blown away, Moomin, again. I don't know what to say.
No, I agree. It's the detail for me. Every aspect of this is just so highly detailed, and it's easy to miss how much detail's gone into this, because like those are individual pieces there, that brickwork going up there. It's all custom. It's easy to think it's just simple assets placed down, but it's really not.
Incredible work. I'm not sure what to say without repeating myself constantly all the way through these videos.
And our lovely little ATMs, of course.
Whenever you see that, you have to do the "Welcome to Duloc, such a perfect tone."
Yeah, I know.
Every time.
Every time.
I can't get over this. Again, right up there with amongst my favourites. How are people voting? How?
Oh, well, exactly.
And they've still got another night to come yet. They've still got to look at all the Xbox submissions tomorrow.
I know. It's going to be extremely difficult. Yeah, fantastic work. Ultraviolet lights. Up next, we have the infamous Winder TV, a man who needs no introduction. He says, please have a look at the interior. Any doors that are closed have nothing behind them. There are lights for night views. However, we all know that banks are closed in the evenings. Enjoy. Well, Matty, I said, give us Brits a Lloyd's Bank and we're happy. So here we go.
Welcome to Duloc. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still thinking about the last one. Yeah, I mean, we got a bank. We got a PSB.
We understand this. This makes sense to us.
Yeah, but now we're back in Britain again. We just need to place this one next to the one that we looked at a couple of submissions ago, and they'd go hand in hand together.
So there we go. We've got our ATMs, or as we like to call them, hole in the walls, for obvious reasons.
Yeah, this is fantastic. It proper nails the feel of a Lloyd's Bank. Anybody that is British and has ever been in a Lloyd's Bank will get this completely.
Absolutely. I used to bank with Lloyd's, and yeah, this feels very accurate.
I never have done. I've never banked with Lloyd's. I've banked with NatWest and Santander, but never with Lloyd's. Didn't Lloyd's used to be blue once upon a time?
Well, they used to be Lloyd's TSB, and then they split off into two,
Yeah.
didn't they? Lloyd's and TSB. Anyway, we're going too far into the history of banking of the,
Yeah.
of the UK.
People don't care. Oh, there you go. That's where you like kind of you have little private sessions.
Yeah, start out your mortgages and set up your bank accounts.
Yeah, it really does proper nail the aesthetic
It
of
does.
a British bank.
Yeah, great stuff, Winder. We'll come back and see this at night, obviously. But yes, brilliant work. And our last submission for today is by the wonderful Zero Fox. His information is just about placement of the creation, so let's just jump straight in to what is
I don't want it to be over.
Oh yeah, I know.
I don't want it to be over. I'm enjoying myself.
Well, unfortunately, Matty, we have to. But it's okay, we're back tomorrow with Xbox creations.
We are back. We are back. So we've got another giant ATM.
Another one. This is what, number 4 now?
Number 4, yeah.
Number 4. Look at this. Iron Moomy Industries. Love
Trademark.
that.
We are proper
Trademark.
trademarking that. I love that.
Look at this. A giant ATM. I'm sure no one thought of this, right? Right.
No, nobody.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Am I correct in saying that Zero Fox did the mountain range in the Mount Fuji? That was it. Yes, and that was one of my favourites.
Yes. Yeah, he is very well known for his basic shape art and also his foliage work as well. We don't see any of the foliage today, but this is like, it's the way that he uses pieces. So it's so easy to look at this Planco logo and just think, that's a nice logo. But when you think about how he created that, look at this.
Shut the front door.
Yeah.
No way.
Like, that is just pure artistry.
I didn't even realise that that was custom.
Yep. Everything.
And then
here.
what are the strips down the side? Is that using gems?
Yeah, I think it is. You can see from the reflections. Yeah, gemstones. Same for the buttons down here as well. But of course, we need to find our ATM. And to find it, we have to go right down the bottom.
We've got a mouse hole.
We have. But because this is an interior, let's switch to night quickly. And in we go. Look at this.
That is nuts.
Look at the circuit board. This is just mad.
Ridiculous.
Zero Fox always leaves me speechless with his work.
And an ATM look and the circuit board written on the side.
Yeah. It's just incredible. You've got all the microchips, transformers, whatever it is.
How is that fan working above you?
Right, this fan. This is purely just animation. He's used colorable panels that are just switching on and off.
What?
It's giving the effect of a fan.
What?
Yeah. Oh, I know.
That's ridiculous.
We've got the RGB color changing that you see in PCs. So yeah, I think it's even more impressive when you take a look behind all of this to figure out how he did it. So that's the fan. You can see all the panels there. Behind here, what he's used to create all of the circuit board effects.
Wow.
Incredible.
I can see a lot of people stealing that idea for the fan. Because that's like 300 IQ play right there.
Oh, it is, but the amount of time that you have to put in to get that right, to program that, we know
Yes.
the display sequences are not user-friendly, so...
That's ridiculous. I'm honestly, just this entire video, the showcase today, has just been nuts, and what a way to end it.
Absolutely. Completely agree. Okie doke, that is all the submissions seen at daytime, so just like before, we're going to whip round every creation again and look at them at night time. Okay, so back over with Melly Mel. We've got this lovely lighting here. Exactly what it needs to be.
Yeah, not overdone.
We've got lovely details down here as well. Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, great job.
Metaparks we've already seen, so we can fly past that one. Lovely and subtle for Maud's ATM build here, but exactly what it needs to be. It's a little tiki temple, so it makes sense.
Yep. Don't say subtle and ambient, Matty. Don't say it. Not again. Not like last night. Not again. But it is. It's subtle and ambient.
Fine. I stole it from you already, so you're in the clear. Moving on to this one. Now, you said you were excited to see the lighting for this one, and clearly it was warranted, because look at this.
Wow. That is perfectly lit.
Yeah.
The way that he's got the light reflecting off them gold pieces. So, like, they're not lit up too much and they're creating the shadows on them. Just perfect.
It is, yeah. And there's so many nice little different tones that complement each other here. Interior, yep, fantastic. Another one we're excited to see at night, Old Coaster Steve and his Auto Teller Mansion. Looking fantastic at night.
Yeah, it really does. And he's got the lights on a trigger, like kind of creating that flickering effect, like making it even more eerie than it was before.
Yeah.
It looked eerie in the day. It looks quite terrifying at night.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Definitely staying clear of that.
What a build. I really like this one. Really do like that one.
Here we have Osna's lovely little village build.
Again, it's so hard to not just keep repeating yourselves, Moomin, but again, it's just, it's exactly what it needs to be. It's subtle, it's ambient, and just copy and paste.
I'm
going to go for lie down, just copy and paste everything I say now, and just put it over all the others, okay?
I'll get a little soundboard for you, I'll just play little Matty quotes.
Yep. Love it. Great.
Well, Matty, isn't this subtle?
It's subtle and ambient.
Yeah, great.
I'm going to click that button. Click that Matty button.
Click the Matty button. No, this is great. It's got the lovely little sci-fi vibes that come from those panels. It just works. Lovely.
Yeah, it didn't need too much on this one. I don't think it genuinely needed it. It wouldn't have made sense for it to be lit inside. So yeah, just does what it needs to, really.
Now to an actual sci-fi build. We've got the ATM obviously lit up, as we saw earlier. Have a look at all these neons in here.
I love the neon on the floor going around everything.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's all.
Or is it just the... Yeah, oh, it is, yes.
Yeah.
See, you wouldn't even notice that in the day.
No. Very, very, very subtle. But,
very ambient.
It's very ambient. No, but it's those kind of details that really stand out. Like, it's something that you, as you said, you wouldn't think about it until you really, like, dug around and checked. But yeah, that's all subtle neon work. Brilliant.
Yeah, great job. Very ambient.
Back over at the Disagio. Now, we've seen inside here, but we are outside at night time now, and beautiful work here.
Stunning. Absolutely stunning. The floodlights really add to it.
Yeah. Yeah, it gives that casino vibe out in the fountain, and then beautiful lighting on the front of the building there as well.
I would love to know, and I'd love for him to let us know what the inspiration was. Is it more Vegas or is it more Monaco? Or was it something else? But I really want to know what the inspiration was. Oh, we never even saw this round the back.
We didn't even go around the back.
We never even saw this, did we? Go figure.
There's a little robbery happening around the back here.
Oh dear.
And then a bit of a waste removal on this side. Yeah, lovely. So we've already seen rallies at night, so we'll hop straight over to Risen. And now I know, Matty, you were excited to see this at night.
Oh my god.
Look at this. Wow.
What? Oh, my jaw is on the floor.
Yeah. Look at even the uplighting of this tree on its own. It's phenomenal. It's just everything complements itself.
We're in Pandora. We are actually in Pandora.
Yeah.
We've been taken away from Planet Coaster and teleported away to Pandora.
With the contrast of the outside, with the crashed, whatever they call this in Avatar, I'm not sure, but phenomenal work. Over with Roland Mac's little Western ATM. Just the simple glow from the lantern, but that's all it needs to be.
Didn't need anything more, did it?
Nope.
Exactly what it needs to be.
Over to this ridiculous building, lit beautifully.
Lit up exactly where it needs to be. It's not too overdone. I think the risk of doing a building of this magnitude is then overdoing it with the lights and then almost ruining it a little bit. But I think the lighting around it is just perfectly done.
Well, it's no surprise the Chase Bank doesn't really need any lighting because it's on fire. So obviously the glow from the fire, you've got the lighting from the traffic lights anyway in the car.
Yeah, didn't need anything else, did it, really?
Exactly. Back over with Striker and the Mako ATM, looking beautiful, even at night.
Yeah, again, it's just quite subtle. It didn't really need too much for this to be honest, and it does exactly what it needs to. I like how the shark's mouth is lit up.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it's a nice glow from the shark's mouth. Brilliant. Here we are in Hatton Garden. Nice glow on the outside.
It just looks like a British street at night.
Yeah.
Exactly what it would look like.
And we're dark in here, but that's okay. Very nice. That ginger one. Now we've seen ThemeWorks ATM on the inside. This is the outside lighting. Just a gentle glow. What it needs to be.
Yeah. Nothing more, nothing less.
No lighting for Tommy, but that's perfectly fine. Got the glow
Given
from
the fact
the
that it was
sides.
their first submission as well.
Yeah, exactly. Wowie. Look at this one.
This was already incredible in the day.
Yeah. I was going to say, this was one of your favourites, wasn't it? And it looks just as good at night.
Yeah. I said it last night, and I said it the night before. I don't know how people are going to pick, and I stand by that statement.
There's so many subtle colours used here. You got the pastel pink with the glow from the lanterns. Then you've got a touch of turquoise over this side. It's all blended so perfectly.
Yeah. Great blend of colours.
Back over with ultraviolet lights, and let's look at their lights, shall we? see what I did there?
I did. It was very good. It was very clever.
Yeah, very clever.
My brain cannot take much more today, Moomin. I can't. I'm just blown away by it all. Do you know what this reminds me of? And I never said it whilst we were looking at it earlier on. You know the Christmas decorations? The ones that like kind of spin around and they have the base and then you spin them around and then they rotate playing the music. It looks like one of them.
So just look at that shot there. I'm going to have to get a screenshot of that. There we go. Because that just looks beautiful.
Incredible.
Love it. Exactly what it needed. Perfect. Over with Windows, Lloyd's Bank. He said, rightly so. British banks are never open in the evening, but here we are. We've got some lighting on the inside.
Yeah.
I like this little light cube there. And finally, we are back with Zero Fox's ATM. No exterior lighting, but doesn't need it because, let's be honest, this is the best bit. We've seen it already. Just phenomenal.
Yeah, incredible work. Incredible work from everybody, and my little brain is just completely turned to mush after 3 nights worth of contests. I don't know which way to go.
I know, and we still got more to come. It's incredible. So there we go. That is all of the PC submissions, day and night. And yeah, as Matty just said, mind blown already. Like every single one has just been fantastic. I've loved them all for different reasons. They're all so unique, and I can't wait to see the last ones. So see you tomorrow over on Matty's channel for the Xbox submissions. I'm very excited. I hope to see you there. Goodbye.
Bye.